Hello, my creative friends. I'm, mixing up again, as we do. And I am mixing up again my own paint colours using Pearlex mica powder this time. And what I have done is just got the powder out and added a drop of water and then added Floetrol, and it was too thin and I didn't want to add PVA glue to it because the PVA conversation, I don't really want to have it, but I'm going to, aren't I? For the purpose of making art that's rated okay for the gallery, I need to make sure that I use art rated products, and PVA is not an art rated product for selling in a gallery, so I can't use it for thickening. And therefore today I made sure I brought in my gel medium gloss, and I want to just show you how I've added it to my mixed up mica powders and how it really helps thicken the process so that you have an alternative to thicken up your paints that's not glue based. Now, the one thing that I've realized before I've mixed up two other colors is that it would have been easier for me to just scoop the powder into the gel and then add the Floetrol and mix it that way. The way that I'm doing it, I'm having a bit of lumping. Well, and it's just like a gravy, so I'm having to work quite hard at bringing it down. But since I'm talking about it, I'm thinking I might show you one from scratch, and I'm just wondering what powders I've got around that are complementary to what I'm making, but maybe it won't matter. Just bear with me. Of course, I always have to walk off, don't I? There's not one video where I have everything right in front of me. I'll press pause and I'll be straight back. Okay, I think I've recovered. All right. So I've got a different powder pigment. The ones I was using, these ones were Pearlex, and I still want to thicken them up a little bit more before I get on with the pour today. But the one that I just want to show you is going to be the nut brown from A1 Pigments. I love A1 Pigments. I mostly use them in resin, but why aren't I using them in making my own painting? Well, I have done, and I've just forgotten. So I was a duffer. I'm just going to scoop quite a generous amount because I want my painting to be rich in colour, but I don't need a lot because I'm only going to be using some little 8x10 canvases because I'm just doing some experimental stuff today. Just because I'm really wanting to try and get the pigments working for me. So, woo! Mush that down. Looks beautiful as anything. Not that you can really see it. Looks like icing. Look how it's all on my hand. Not very good. Oh, wow. That bronze is amazing. Look at it on my skin. It's gorgeous. Bugger, it's on the inside of my lid. Okay, so I've just mixed that into my gel medium, and you can't see it, but that's what it looks like now. So I have essentially used it as a binder. And oh, I nearly poured white paint into it. And I'm just going to slowly add Floetrol. Yeah, this is a much better way to mix it up. And scraping it around the sides. Mix, 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 mix. And it is really coming down nicely. It's actually still a little bit lumpy, but I do feel I like doing this process better than the other way around because I'm actually starting with the paint being thicker and being able to thin it rather than the other way around where it's thinner and I'm bringing it up to being thicker. And like I said, because I'm not going to be using a huge amount of the paint because I'm only using small canvases today, sample canvases, I don't need to be mixing up quite a lot amount of paint. Can you hear how I can't talk today? How funny. Oh, did someone just say, can we hear how you can't talk any day, Maggie? Ha 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 ha. joke, Joyce. Hey, for any international viewer, when I say international, I mean non-Australian, joke Joyce. It's a funny saying that Australians have, and we don't know who Joyce actually is, but just I think because it sounds good after the word joke, when you make a joke and someone gets offended, you go, it was a joke, Joyce. Australians have got a funny sense of humour. All right. So that's how I did it, and a nice thick paint. So let's clean my hands up and let's get on with doing a lovely pour. Ew, I just nearly picked up the canvas to wipe my hands off. I'm a bit off the dial today. Let's actually get you a bit closer. Oh, that's better. But now it's so close you can't even see. Let's tilt you down. Should have done this beforehand. Oh, that's better. Sorry about that. How's that? Are we locked on? Yes. Okay, just doing a few little experimental things today. The first thing that I wanted to do was pour on a background of copper. So let's get my copper happening, nice and thick. Just wondering how messy I am today. I'm gonna have to use more than that, aren't I? Because I want some of this white to come up through it. So down it goes. And let's get a stick and spread it out. I've got a fresh stick. There was a stick in the cup. So yeah, this is the Global Copper. It's a beautiful copper. And all of my paints are only mixed with Floetrol today, not even water. I just brought them to consistency with Floetrol. Wasn't even worrying about the ratio, just more about just making sure that the consistency was how I wanted it. And as you can see, it's quite thick. And in a moment, I'm going to layer some of my paints and do a flip cup. I'll run my fingers across that at the end. When I say across that, what I mean is around the edges at the end, just so that I don't get too much of a mess happening for myself. So the colours, aside from the beautiful metallic copper that I'm using today, are Deep Sea, Marina, and white, because I'm going to be quite simplistic and I want to just layer it. Can you actually see here? Yeah, good. All right, let's just get some little bit of white in. And a little bit of the Deep Sea. A little bit more white, just squirting it over the top. Not needing much because it's only a little canvas. And a little bit of the Marina, beautiful colour. And then I think I'll just finish with a little bit of the Deep Sea over the top. Oh, I'm tempted to do a little bit more white. I'm not going to, because I'm going to squeeze some white in and underneath. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. Done. Nice and fast and efficient. And as that paint's coming down now, I might just take the moment to run my fingers around the edges, though probably will spill out. Okay. How's your creating going? Few of my friends have been saying that they've been on a bit of a lull. Wondering if it's seasonal. Ready? Let's go. Well, that's looking pretty nice. Don't you reckon? And I think I want to squirt some white in and under, just for some stretching of the effect out. Okay, and let that keep on creeping. And you guys just watch that for a second while I go and find my torch, because It's so rare for me to have everything right at hand, isn't it, these days? Oh, I can't find a torch. I bet you when I open this bag it's going to be in there. No? Alright, I'm going to put you on pause because how boring. Oh, there we go. It wasn't far at all. Okay, so I'm going to give it a quick flick. Here we go. Not too much. Off you go, torch. Thank you. And just going to stretch this out, being gentle. Come that way, then back to the middle. I like these colours together. I'm going to get rid of this line here, byline. It's gone now. Come back to the middle. It's a really cute little piece. Okay. I'm going to go to that corner over. Wow, it looks like a sea turtle. That's it. I think that's all I'll do. How weird, I finished. I feel really kind of oddly dissatisfied. Oh, what will I do? Of course I know what I'll do. I'll go and get another canvas and let's do another pour. I mean, it's looking gorgeous. You should really see it. It's really, really quite stunning. The colours in it are beautiful. The lines are nice. The cells are delicate without overtaking everything. But it was just over too fast for my liking. Oh, you know, years ago when I started pouring on a daily basis, I would have panicked about that dent and about these little marks being on there. But as you all know, everything gets covered up these days, so why panic? All right, this time I'm going to squirt white all over this, and then I'm going to layer some of the pre-made mica powders that I made before. Mica powder, paint powder, mica powder, paints. All right, so I can't talk really, it's true. And let's do a ribbon pour. Okay. Well, then I'm going to have to get some more canvases because I seriously don't have, I've got heaps of paint left and I want to use it all today. I mean, I feel like I'm in that pouring frenzy. I haven't had this feeling for ages, you know, where you just can't get enough pour. Yeah, that's how I feel. So this only had white on it and I'm just doing a white base. Bring it up there. And I'll give this a flick to get rid of the air bubbles. And this is an experimental piece too. The other piece I was just, I wanted to see how the bronze, the copper goes on a background, and I won't really know until it's dry, but I mean, it's gonna look great. I mean, you saw it. This one is experimental in terms of the paints. I wanna see how they go now that I've made them up. I'm a bit concerned just only using Floetrol. I feel like I need something more in there. So this time I added the gel medium, gloss medium. So who knows, it might have acted as a better binder. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. So let's do this. I'm going to start with a squirt of white in the bottom of my little dishwashing liquid funnel. Then a drizzle of the Well, what colour is that? It's really pretty. I should tell you what it is. It's Duo Rouge Bleu. Oh, I'm not joking. It does say bleu. Oh, can you see it? Probably not. Oh, I'll do a bit of white over that one. And this time I'm going to do the violet. I think it's a copper violet. I'll read it out. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Duo Violet Brass. Very nice. Little squirt of the white. This time I'm going to use the Nut Brown A1 pigment. Thanking you very much. Squirt that. Cover that in white. And I think I might just layer them again. Got the duo, the bra, oh, the purple, a little bit of white. That pink, cover that in white. And off I go. Not sure exactly what I'm doing, but it's fun. Go. It's like a dirty pour. I thought I'd have more control. I think I would have liked my paint thicker. It's still looking good though. Oh, it's nice. Bring that around there. Come down here. Let's see if I can get this in a wide ribbon. That's really nice. All right. So, not much is actually happening, except we've just got some really nice lines. Doing that to pop the air bubbles. I'll get my torch. I'm interested to see how this dries, given that they were all shimmers. I think I should go out the back and get myself a big canvas so I can get some satisfaction. Let's get you off. I have to take my gloves off. I don't really want to. Come on, come and have a look. It's really cute and sweet and adorable. I'll stop blocking. There we go, that's better. Oh, it's a bit of a lump there. Can you see it? Sorry about that. But how delicate is that? Really delicate. I'm not sure if I'm crash hot on it or not. And here's the one we did earlier. Oh, well, that was fun. Let's look at my mess. All right, well, that's it. I'm going to go and get myself a big canvas and have a massive clay. If I've got enough recording battery, I'll record it. See you in a minute, or not. Happy pouring, everyone. Actually, that's looking more and more pretty. See that? How pretty is that? Really, 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 really delicate. All right, stay well.